Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading Multi-Character Listener by me. So let's get into it. Neuvillette. Neuvillette did not mean to fight with you. In fact, he was simply a little bit worried about what you were doing, that he couldn't help but keep asking you questions. And instead, you took it the wrong way. Completely. You thought he was interrogating you like you were in court, when in fact he was simply just so worried about you and what was going on. Wyan, please, at least allow me to know what's going on and why you're behaving so weirdly. Well, if I tell you the truth, you're going to be mad. And if I don't tell you, you're still going to be upset with me. So what do I do? You tell me the truth, and I promise you, I will not be mad at all. You know it won't work. You know he will be mad, because what you've done is very wrong. But you know there's no way to keep this a secret, and you will have to tell him, now or later. And the sooner the better. The sooner you tell him, the sooner you can feel like you have a clean conscience. Well, you see, Neuvillette, I accidentally got into a fight with someone, and then I lied, and now the guards are taking them to jail. I didn't mean to lie. I was in the heat of the moment. I said some things that were not really true, and I don't want to get in trouble. But I still don't want an innocent person to go to jail because of me. So, I just didn't want to tell you so you wouldn't look down on me. I see. I suppose you leave me no choice. But seriously, Wyan, did you really have to do that? You could have at least remembered my place. As my partner, you have a responsibility to keep, and yet you still managed to tarnish my reputation with your careless actions. Couldn't you be truly honest? Neuvillette, I couldn't. You don't understand. I was scared, and I really didn't mean to lie like that. You tried to defend yourself, but it only looks angrier. He hates liars. He hates lies in general. And to think that you would do this, and even worse, put him in a position where he has to judge you. He never wanted to do that. So of course he's mad. Reasonably so. But the look he gives you, it makes you flinch. Especially when he walks toward you, and he immediately pauses, looking away. Something in his heart, feeling a little bit pained at the look that you gave him. Look, I would never hurt you, so don't act like that. Please. Just leave me for a moment, Wyan. Please. Until I can at least calm down. And that's the least you could do for him. So you do leave. Later on, Neuvillette apologizes for getting so angry. He does not usually, and he feels bad for scaring you. And he wants you to be sure that he would never hurt you. No matter what you do, nothing could ever push him that far. Wriothesley is not a particularly scary person, but sometimes he had his own fits of anger as well. He was only human, and he was bound to have his own emotions that were rather not always good, and that's perfectly fine. Not everyone is able to control their own emotions at all times, and that was to be expected, and rather the norm. But you never expected him to be this mad at you. Wriothesley, you know I didn't mean to break your gauntlet, right? I really am sorry. I'll even try to fix it if you let me. You cannot. Just leave me be, Wyan. Seriously, I don't even understand how you could mess that up. It surely is not so easy to cause a mess, right? Maybe it is for you, though. He says, passive-aggressive, and maybe he's angry, but the words still hurt. How many times did you mess up and he had refused to tell you, only for now to blow up in your face? You don't blame him if that was the case. if he saw being with you, just a way for him to be with someone who's always messing up and always doing everything wrong. But when you apologize and leave, the guilt starts to consume him as he realizes his words and the weight of them. And immediately, he sets out to fix his mistake and to tell you how sorry he is, how he didn't mean any of it. And that's how he finds you in your room, crying, and he wraps his arms around you, holding you close. I'm sorry, Ryan. You know, I didn't mean any of what I said. It's simply that with this gauntlet, it's been with me for years, and I've been adding features onto it. I guess it is a little bit sentimental, but I don't blame you, and I'm no longer angry with you. I really mean it when I say I'm sorry. I would never want to see you cry for a gauntlet, he says softly, cupping your face in his hands and kissing your forehead. And so, you let him wrap his arms around you, closing your eyes as you cuddle close. Okay then, I guess I understand. But it's really just a little bit too much sometimes. I really didn't mean to break it though. I will try and help you, okay? It's fine. I will find a way to fix it. Don't worry about it. I just want you to rest for now. And please, accept my apology. Wriothesley, I'm not really upset with you. I'm just upset at myself for being a burden to you. I really didn't know how you felt, but... But no, you're not a burden. Those words, I didn't mean any of them. They were just said in the heat of the moment, and they mean nothing. Please don't let them define how we are. Please, Wayan. Well, if you say so. I'm really sorry, though. Please don't be. I love you so much. And I never want to yell at you again. In fact, I'm so sorry that I did that. And in the morning, I'll make it up to you. I have a way. Well, a surprise then? You ask him, smiling a little bit, the promise of a little surprise exciting you. And he smiles, kissing you sweetly. A surprise. One just for you. Okay? So sleep well. I'll need you to be awake for it.